Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. It's Tuesday, open for everyone. So this live stream is free. The next one is open for everyone. Day trading with Stefan, and then the New York live stream will be open for all Discord members. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and good morning. Too many people to answer to each and every one of you people. Good morning, Bukur. I saw you there to the moon. It's what I want to tell you. Let's start as usual. Okay? Let's start as usual with Bitcoin on daily time frame. Talk about this one, and then we can go to the rest of the charts. Well, we are pumping slow and steady. We are going up, feeling this volume profile gap. We discussed this one when the price was at 74. Well, you can see we are accepting in the gap. We are feeling that. Will take time? Probably yes. Will take some time. I don't think we'll go straight down or straight up. If we zoom in a little bit more, we see this big gap. We are feeling the gap as we speak. It's a big one. It's on daily. Again, similar thinking. Will take time to fill this one. So prepare for a ugly range. Prepare for SFUs. Prepare for violently flat and filling this profile here. Pretty simple. If you are thinking trend, well, we started something. Let's see if it has legs. I don't think it has. Yeah, we can push a bit higher. I don't think it has the strength of a real trend, of something that will last. You can see a low here, a high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. Slightly lower low here was a trap, and you can see we are pushing higher. But after we closed above 74, you can see now the price is slightly above 74. It's 6,000-7,000 above this level. After we closed above this level, for me was really difficult to hunt long ideas. I'm a range trader. It was really difficult to take longs. The only chance we had was this one, this dump here. Rejection 79, rejected here in 75. Retest of the higher time frame W, and that was a chance to enter long. But otherwise, well, sorry, nothing for me here. I saw the gap. I even made scenarios for the market to push higher, but I'll play my setups. And I still prefer to play SFU setups from now on. Okay, so what is next? I think we can push a bit higher to close this gap. After we reach, I don't know, 84, 85, we'll have to reassess, because here we have resistance. Here we can change the direction. We can see a 4-hour EM or a daily EM if we're lucky, and then dump. And where we'll dump? Well, we can draw a fib from here to the top 85, or well, we'll stop, and we can think pump chaser zone, we can think long reload zone. Nothing unusual. Someone was making fun today that he said never 60,000 again. I don't know about that. I don't know what to say about that. You saw Bitcoin could do a lot of things. If will not go ever below 60k, well, I don't have a problem with that. That means a lot of things will change in the 4-year cycle, but I don't have a problem with that. At some point in time, altcoins will have to follow, and then I'll compensate for a lot of missed opportunities. But please tell me never 60,000 again at the end of this year. Yeah, at the end of this year, you can tell me, well, Paul, from now on, never 60,000 again. But for the moment, let's let that possibility there let's think about, well, it's still possible to go below 60. Okay, so that's Bitcoin on CME. It's clearly trying to close this gap. We know that gaps, especially the CME gaps, have 90 plus chances to fill the gaps they have. And we have a gap here. And if we zoom, I think we have gaps above. Well, not the biggest one. We have one here, a small one. But also we have a lot of time, all the time, to fill that one at the top. The big ones, you can see this one is getting filled now. Can we stay here for 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a month, and fuck around? And I don't know, end of May to start dumping again? Possible. We'll see. Okay, so that's Bitcoin on CME, Ethereum on CME. Similar, weaker than Bitcoin indeed, but we have the same levels. Hole in the profile, because we have the gap, no volume here. And we have the gap, which is big, which is between 2,600 and 2,400. Imagine, people, that this gap will be filled sooner than later, and sooner is most probable. If ES is keep pushing higher or is staying stable, and Bitcoin is pushing higher and staying above 80,000 or above 75, Ethereum has all the chances to fill this gap. Come on, it's $300 gap here. Wyckoff check, retest of this low, it's probable. So being short here on Ethereum doesn't make any sense for me. Yeah, we have this range and we can reject, but look at it. We rejected 1-2 times. We never managed to follow through to go lower. And we are retesting that level again and again. At some point in time, this level will break and will accept above 2,400. And you know, Ethereum is violent sometimes, and we can go straight to 2,600 and even a bit higher. So being short, just because Ethereum is a bit weaker than Bitcoin, made sense until now, doesn't make too much sense for me at the moment. Maybe I could attempt something at this SFU, but that's a scalp on 5-minute chart. If that fails, stay the fuck out. Good morning, good morning. Okay, so that's Bitcoin, that's Ethereum. ES on daily. Yesterday we had a red day. Friday we had a rejection here, but we don't have yet what we don't have. We don't have an EM on daily. I think on 4-hour chart. Let's see. Yeah, we have an EM on 4-hour chart. That doesn't look nice. Yeah. Anyway, you can see here, this is an ugly M. And on daily we have divergence. You can see divergence on OBV, RSI, and MACD histogram. So we don't have a daily M. Let's wait for that daily M to form. We don't have even a 3-bar fractal top, people. Yeah, I saw some people being bearish. Well, we'll dump from here. No, look at it. 3-bar fractal needs to trade below this level, below 7,200, to activate this 3-bar fractal top. For the moment, we don't have that. We can push higher before we'll push lower. We can range a little bit. Give me a daily M, give me a structure, because we have a good location to think short. We have some bearish divergence telling us that maybe it's not the best idea to long. Give me a bearish structure here, a clear one, we can talk about. Yeah, an SFU here, of course it makes sense. If we'll SFU this level, we can hunt a lower time frame SFU setup, and we can try to short. I don't know if we'll form an EM or not. I don't know if we'll pump higher or not. It's not my job to predict where the market will go. If the market will do an EM, I'll think short. If the market will SFU this level, I'll try to find an SFU setup there. I don't know if we can call it probable, but yeah, it's damn close. So even if we don't like what the ES is doing, remember, even if I'm trading Bitcoin or Ethereum or something else, I'm actually trading ES on a different chart. Okay? So as long as ES is keep pushing higher, being strong, that will drag the Bitcoin price up, the Ethereum price up, and so on. So don't kid yourself, you are a crypto trader. No, you are trading ES and that's it. Okay. Let's wait and see what will happen. On lower time frame, we have the Monday range. Yeah. On higher time frame, we don't have not even a 3-bar fractal. So the direction should be higher. Simple. Gold, weak, as I told you before, when I saw the yams here and slowing down, we didn't manage to touch 5,000. Guess what? It's in the pump chaser zone, and I don't see any W, I don't see any follow-up, I don't see anything special on gold. Let it consolidate, let it slow down, and maybe we'll find setups. Silver, similar. Fortunately, silver is doing the same thing. Oil on daily, well, it's in the short reload zone here. Can we close the gap? Can we SFU these levels? Yes. Can we M out and dump? Also yes. I told you that oil is good for us just to look at it, not to trade it, because it's dangerous, it's ugly. If you want to trade it, good luck. I don't trade traditional market, and definitely, even if I will trade traditional market, I don't want to trade oil. Why I should be directly affected by the news, by what Trump is saying, by what bomb is falling? No, no thank you. I'm a technical trader, so I need technical analysis, and I need a good chart for me to frame my setups and risk my money. And oil is not the best one, to be honest. I know, yeah, everything is influenced by oil, I know that, but I don't see setups, proper setups here. Okay, classic chart scenarios. If you remember, we said support and resistance level here. We accepted above that support and resistance. Now we are above. We closed yesterday, and today we are still above that level. So the scenario 2 is making sense now. So that was the scenario 2 here. Yeah, dumping here or reclaiming this level and pushing higher. Can we push to 85? Well, let's see if we'll manage to do that. Even if we reclaim, you think we'll go straight to 85 or we'll fuck around a little bit? Everyone on Crypto Traders Arena saw these scenarios. People say, well, Paul, you say up or down. Definitely to the right, never to the left. Yes, I'm working with scenarios. I don't know where the market will go next. When I have a clear range, then I know, well, probably we'll reject from the range highs. We'll probably reject from the range lows and we'll go back up. But here, I have to play support and resistance. If we'll accept above this level, then we'll go up. If we'll accept below this level, then we'll go down. And we accepted below the level with a NYAM. I told you that was dangerous because we had equal highs. Was a fake out, and we pushed above that level. My job is to try to make money in this environment. Try not to lose from my account and make a profit, not to predict the market. Well, it's one or two. Tell me. That's not my job. If you want to take that job to predict the market, be my guest. So, the market pushing higher here, accepting above this support and resistance level, accepting above equal highs and trying to push higher, tells me that we are filling the gap we talked earlier, and probably 84, 85, it's doable. Yeah. And you can see multiple confluences here, 87, 90, 85 to 90 in this area, in this short reload zone. Okay, Ethereum on classic, nothing special. Let's take a look at dominance. People, dominance is pushing higher. And keep pushing higher. Doesn't have a stop. We don't have any EM. We had an attempt for an EM here, but was a trap, and we are pushing higher. Until we'll see a daily EM, guess what? Maybe one or two altcoins will try to pump. But 99% of them will stay the fuck out, will lag behind Bitcoin and Ethereum. Behind Bitcoin. Well, Ethereum is lagging behind the Bitcoin anyway. So, can we SFU this level? Yes. Can we push to 63 here? Possible. Well, the wicks and tails like to be retested. Will that be good for our altcoin portfolio? No. But nothing we can do about it. We tried to accept below 60%. We stayed for a long period of time. Nobody was interested to buy altcoins, to pump. They extracted too much liquidity from the crypto space this time. Too much liquidity, too much money out. Trump and his friends, and not only. And will take time. That was the October week, and will probably be retested sooner than later. It is what it is, people. Ethereum versus Bitcoin on daily. You can see we are trying to hold here. No W, no nothing. We can push lower. Overall, I think we can do a Wyckoff check here. Well, I have this level from a long time ago. I have this level from the moment we created the first EM. And I told you, this is the level. If we lose and we accept the EM and we start a downtrend, this is the level we should pay attention. And now we are a lot closer from that level. Can we accept even lower? Yes. But let's take it level by level. Let's see what the market will do here. And if we don't have any strength, we can go and retest the first W or head and shoulder, call it whatever you want. The older ones, remember when we discussed about this one and I said, well, this is the bottom for the moment. Look at it. Shoulder, head, shoulder. And the move was really violent. Anyway, that it's an old news. Now we are in the long reload zone. I don't see any W. I don't see any bullish divergence from the indicators. I see a little bit of bullish divergence on MACD histogram. Can you see here? Something. So it's slowing down, but slowing down from MACD doesn't mean anything. Or doesn't mean too much. Okay, total. It's trying to create new highs and push to 3 trillion. It's pretty obvious. We have the same gap here. Can you see? A big fucking gap. And that's about it on the higher time frame. Calendar, pay attention today, people. Today I'll be back, I don't know, hopefully I'll be back until the New York session. If not, Stefan will take care of the New York session. But hopefully I'll be back until then. We have PMI and we have job openings today in the New York session, in the live stream. Probably is better to stay the fuck out. Half an hour, 1 hour before the news, half an hour, 1 hour after the news, and then start trading. Technical analysis works best when you don't have news or after the news, not in the news. And Friday, of course, we have NFP in unemployment and consumer sentiment. But today, in the New York session, we have PMI and job openings. Now, knowing that, let's go and find the Monday range, because that was the subject from yesterday. And I said, let's wait for the Monday range. There you go. So this is the Monday range on Bitcoin. We are trying to accept and stay above the Monday high. We accepted above. Clear rejection for me here, but let's see if we'll accept back below. If we'll accept back below the Monday range, guess what? What is the next level? What we should attempt to take? A short to the middle of the range. Something like this. If we accept and close below this level, come on, motherfucker. That's the one. I'm not saying to market go and take it. Accept, wait for a retest. Wait for a close, actually a close below the Monday high. Let's see, 2.6. Not bad. Not bad. 2.6, and if the market will want to close this gap and test these lows, I think we can make a 3R, maybe even 4. 4 is a bit too much. You force the things a little bit. But for me, people, it's damn difficult to think long here. We have one high, second high, the third high. Guess what? That's a setup for some people. If we accept back below the Monday high, then we can trigger a short. If we don't accept below the Monday high, then we stay the fuck out. No? Eric Trump said that now is a good time to buy Ethereum. Well, motherfucker. That tells us to stay the fuck out. Okay, so that will be a potential setup I could play, or we can play an SFU setup on 5-minute chart, SFU of the high. No? What we said that is the best setup these days? The SFU. SFU of the SFU of the fucking SFU, because we had an SFU here. Yeah. Then we had an SFU here. Then we had an SFU here. And the market was strong and we pushed higher. Yesterday I managed to play 2 SFUs, got risk-free. Some people took some profit off. That's not bad. Got risk-free and then they stopped me out. Got risk-free and they stopped me out. I don't care. I don't mind. That was the idea. I know it's dangerous. I know I'm playing against the trend this time. So I don't mind if I'll take a trade, we'll reach 1-to-1, I'll get risk-free and then will stop me out. It's a risk-free trade, doesn't make any damage in my account. I'm okay with that. That's the game I want to play, because one of those setups, if will perform and will give me a 5, 6, 10R, will compensate for a lot of losses. For me, it's hard here, people. It's damn hard to be bullish and hunt long ideas. Not because I don't see the strength or I don't see the trend. I know the motherfuckers will make it impossible to claim and join the trend. They'll say, well, I took something and if you manage to take this one, you can see no fucking W. They sweep the liquidity. If you took this SFU, you are good. If you didn't, nothing. And they pumped it higher. Look at here. Look how ugly they behaved here. Can you see it? It's almost impossible to claim, to say, well, I'll get in this trend and I'll ride the wave. No. They make it really difficult. If you are playing an SFU setup, then that's something else. Anyway, this is a potential setup. SFU is a potential setup. If we get back in the range, then we can play the range. If we dump, it's possible to dump all the way down to the Monday low. That will be a nice long SFU setup. You can see equal lows here. Yeah? So this could be a nice SFU long setup. Look at it. For the moment, let's watch what's happening here, because we have 2 potential setups. This one or this one as an SFU on 5-minute chart. Ethereum. In the range, we didn't reclaim above, we didn't do anything. We are fucking around in the range here. Can we test the range high and SFU the range high? Yes. Will make sense to try an SFU there? Yes. With 0.5, maybe. So if we reclaim this level, we'll test this level and then we'll close back in the range, we can play the same setup like on Bitcoin. If we dump to the Monday low, we'll play the Monday low. So we'll hunt long SFUs. People, it's not hard to play the range. It's not hard to play the Monday range. People want to play the trend. Well, look at it. You can play, you can stay and join the trend and stay in? No. So to be honest, for me, it's better to play the range, even if in this ugly uptrend. I'm still profitable. Okay, it's not as good as when we had a clear equal highs and equal lows and everything was nice and most of my setups hit the take profit, made a lot of money. This is a uglier environment, but it's still profitable. Okay, Aster, this motherfucker is in the same place, fucking around over and over again, punishing anyone that tries to play it. Do you understand what's happening here? They are punishing everyone. Nobody is allowed to touch this one. Short or long, just leave it alone because it's fucking around and taking liquidity. Trying to survive at this level. Will pump? Possible. You know, I have a problem with this level. Give me that level so I could hedge my spot back. And at some point in time, probably I'll get that level. And after I get that level, I don't fucking care about the spot position. I'll just leave it there. Goes to zero is not my problem. But to a trader, this is ugly. Ugly as fuck. Tao. Well, you remember I'm interested to take this short here. If we'll get a short here. Can you see it's so weak that doesn't manage, is trying to hold this level, is trying to consolidate below $300, and then let's see if we'll accept above 300. Why it's so important, this level? Well, because it's the neckline of the big M, that's why. Not the small one, the big one, this one. If I zoom out on 4-hour chart, you'll see it better. Yeah, this is a big fucking M, and we are trying to test this neckline. And we reject immediately. Let's hope that will pump a bit higher and will provide me with my setup here. Let's hope. I'm not interested in longing Tau. I told you from the beginning from here. It's possible to take a long? Yes. Take it if you want. W's breakout retest. That was a nice setup. I don't want to take it. I'll wait for this level. If will give me that level, okay. If not, not my problem. I don't have to be in all the trades, on all the charts. CZ, our friend? Yes, our best friend. Okay. Hype. I told you don't short this one because it's strong, you can see. Can this one pump higher? Yes. Can we pump to $50? Yes. Do we have a setup here? No, we have an ugly range, a total fuckery around here, which tells me to stay the fuck out. I saw Stefan or someone, I think Stefan took a long. Well, if you took a long and you are in profit, move your stop to scratch or make it risk free and ride the wave as long as you want. But I still prefer not to touch it. Don't chase it now because you can see it's retesting this yeah. Can we push higher? Of course we can. If we accept above this level, can we push to $50? Yes. Solana. Fucking around in the same ugly range. Nothing special about Solana. People are talking about Solana long, Solana short. Well, why? Don't you see the chart? Don't you see the fuckery? Don't you see that nothing is happening? Don't you see the dominance? Don't you understand that is not the time for shitcoins? And Solana by itself will not pump so easily. If Solana shitcoins will start moving, then yeah, Solana will move. Yes, on 4-hour chart, actually on yes, I want to go on 1-hour chart and talk about it. There you go. This is the Monday high. Yeah. This is the Monday low. We are in the middle of nowhere. We're retesting this, let's call it EM. Can the market push higher here? Well, it can. Can we SFU this Monday high? Because this is out. Let's move it higher. Well, the first attempt for a short should be somewhere in here, people. Here. So you can see confluence shark level, yeah, with Monday high. It's up to you if you take that one. It's totally up to you. In the middle of the range, don't touch the market. Yeah, the news, not the news, Stefan. Market. I saw that. You know, I don't trade traditional market, so I'll say good job, but that's it. I'm not participating, not for the moment at least, and I prefer to keep it that way. But that was a nice win. People that trade ES and took that trade on VIP made nice money. You don't get a 10R, a clean 10R every day. But one trade with 10R will compensate for a lot of missed opportunities or for a lot of stop losses. And people say, oh, how the fuck you can be profitable as a day trader? Well, being here day in and day out, and when that trade was there and Stefan saw it, took it and made money. If you are coming to trade today, maybe next week, maybe doesn't work that way. Sorry. Anyway, now if you want to short, because okay, we broke the structure here. You can see we broke the structure. We created a lower low. We have all the reasons. Stefan will say, well, give me a short from, give me this level, the shark. Well, I am a bit more protective, so let's put this one. If the market will retest this level, that's definitely a good level to short. That doesn't guarantee a win, people, but that's a good level to short. Okay, so that's yes. We can play the range, the Monday range as usual. That's why we waited for the Monday range, so we'll have the Monday high and the Monday low. Okay, similar here. This one is stronger. Watch out. This one is stronger. I don't know if it's the best proxy for a short, but you can see an SFU, Monday high, maybe. Play this one with small risk. Could pump a lot higher. Looks stronger than yes. And gold, it's, you can see here. Yeah, lower highs, lower lows. Okay, we have the Monday range, but nothing special. Nothing for me to do in a chart like this. Okay, back on Bitcoin. If we accept below the Monday high, then we can think Monday middle of the range, and that will give us a 2.7. If we're lucky, we'll get a 3R, maybe a bit more. Then, if the market is weak enough and will dump here, you can see SFU levels, Monday low, again, dumping, reclaiming back, middle of the range, that will produce a win, most probably. Let's see what will happen. But people, play the levels, not the fucking news, not the rumors, not what an influencer is telling you. Play the fucking chart. Play it with risk management. Be extra careful. If you're not in a good shape or you don't like the market, stay out. Your portfolio will say thank you at the end of the day. I imagine that you'll take 5 trades and you'll be break even. And you'll feel really good about yourself. Well, the market was hard. I took 5 trades and I managed to get break even. Look at me, how good I am. Well, actually you're not, because you can stay the fuck out and you can get the same break even. So if you don't see the advantage in the market, if you don't see why you're not sure about something, you don't see a clear setup, stay out. You need to trade every day, every session, every hour, then you have a problem. then you are not a trader, you are an addict to the market. And that's a big fucking problem. It's a matter of time until the market will destroy you. You see me staying out most of the time. I learned my lesson. I'm trying to teach you to do the same without paying the price, the full price. The rest is up to you, people. Only up to you. Stefan will do the day trading with Stefan pretty soon. I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes from now. Go join Stefan, ask him all the requests you want. And we don't have more time to do the requests in this live stream. Go on the next one and ask Stefan as many questions as you want. Yeah? So, let's close this one. Wait 10-15 minutes and then see you in the next one. I'll be in the chat. Okay. And hopefully I'll be able to join in the New York session. If not, Stefan will take care of you. Yeah? See you, people. See you next time.